13 Reasons Why has halted filming on season 2 for a pretty upsetting reason.
And Jake Paul, lo and behold, is being sued.
No shocker there, but something that did shock me is Selena Hadid, because she spilled the tea on Bella's love life. We're talking about all of this on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
I'm Heather Gardner.
We are kicking things off talking about 13 Reasons Why, something we haven't talked about in a
while.
So they are currently filming season 2, and they had to abruptly stop filming and be forced onto a temporary hiatus due to the wildfires in Northern California, which are just devastating
These
Northern
fires
California right now.
Are unbelievable, and we have had our fair share of fires here in Los Angeles. Just this past week, I was driving in Hollywood, and you could see the ash in the air.
Yes.
You could see the glow on the horizon, but that was such a small taste of what's actually happening in Northern California, where thousands and thousands of people are having to evacuate, as you said. I mean,
people have lost their lives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the last I checked was 11 people have died, and more than 200 homes just destroyed.
It's scary stuff. I'm from Missouri, you're from Florida, so we don't really, I did not grow up with fires or dealing with them, so to me, it's just terrifying. And it's much better that, yes, we're talking about 13 Reasons Why. The bigger issue here is the fires, but according to Deadline, the unplanned break will last at least until Thursday, but the crew won't resume filming until the weekend. They already had a couple planned days off in there, but everyone from the show was flown home to wait out the fires, which I thought was interesting and kind of great of Netflix to really make sure that everyone was safe, but that didn't stop some of the show stars from showing empathy for those affected. Dylan Minnette, who plays Clay, tweeted, "We filmed 13 Reasons Why in many of the areas in NorCal affected by these devastating fires, sending love and thoughts to everyone involved." And Devin Druid, who plays Tyler, he tweeted, "The NorCal Bay Area has been my home for almost a year while filming 13 Reasons Why. My heart goes out to all of those affected by these awful fires."
Oh, just
I know.
So heartbreaking. But
It's
again,
terrible.
We've talked about this even with the Vegas shooting. Is like when something like this happens, the celebrity community coming together is so nice to see.
Absolutely.
And at least they are showing, like you said, some empathy for the people in that area. So
yeah, and it's definitely hitting them too as well, but most importantly, we want to show some love to those people who are really suffering firsthand from those fires. So do that in the comments right now. Moving on to something, I guess a little lighter. Jake Paul. Jake Paul.
But heavy for this guy.
He literally makes me just go.
He makes my skin crawl because he does things to get a reaction, and that is his
And
brand.
that's why he's famous, right? Yeah. Actually, one of our editors today was like, "You and Jake Paul look like you could be related," and I was like, "Of all people, you're gonna put me related
why,
to?"
Because
I
you have blonde hair?
Because the blondes. But anyway, so what's going on with him now is TMZ is reporting that he is being sued by a California man due to a prank that him and his crew pulled. It involved them installing this super loud car horn into their car, like much more abrupt than just a normal beep beep. And then they drove around to scare / surprise people and film it. Take a look.
Ready? Look at these girls. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes!
I personally would be super pissed if that was me. I just don't think that's, I get it, it's funny, oh haha, someone's scared, but I'm like, seriously, be original.
But now
that's not original.
The guy's claiming now that he's having some permanent issues
yes,
with his ears because
absolutely.
it was so loud.
Because they actually drove up on this man when he was leaving a store, and I guess they laid on the horn for so long. So even after they got their reaction, they continued to lay on the horn, probably because he was upset and blah blah. But now, he has permanent hearing loss from this. So he's suing Jake and his company for the damages and emotional distress. No word on the dollar amount. TMZ didn't report that. But
I mean, this is just,
it's obviously serious.
This is just one more thing in a string of controversies that Jake Paul has been involved in this last summer. I mean, he was almost essentially kicked out of his own neighborhood for setting a mattress on fire in his backyard, which, did we just not talk about how in California it's a little dire, it's very dry here, and the neighbors around him have been saying he is just a nuisance. They're living in this hellish area with him as their neighbor.
Right, I just don't think he knows any limits, which is the problem. He's always looking to just keep pushing, and sometimes it's like, dude, just stop.
Just let it go.
Just stop. Okay, moving on. We're going to talk about actually my favorite story from the day.
Love it.
So I love what happens live with Andy Cohen.
Oh, me too, actually.
But I actually really do. I think Andy Cohen's hilarious, and he has this innate gift of getting celebrities to just really reveal all of their secrets and talk about things they never want to talk about.
I think his secret is just like put the question out there and then say nothing. You just stare them down.
And give them a cocktail in the process.
Even if they don't say anything, you know what the answer is based on their reaction.
Absolutely.
Which is what he did this time.
Exactly. With Yolanda Hadid, aka Bella and Gigi's mom, she was on there last night and he made her play a little game called Super Momdle, which I thought was pretty creative. Basically to talk about her fashion-forward children. Yes. Specifically Bella is where I want to point this to. So he just straight up asked Yolanda if Bella was upset that Selena Gomez and The Weeknd were dating. Take a look at what she had to say.
Does Bella care that The Weeknd is with Selena Gomez?
Not anymore, I think.
So not anymore, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's been, what, a year since they've broken up now? So, yeah.
And that's it. I mean, I think it's hurtful when an ex starts dating someone new, let alone Selena Gomez, because she is amazing. But, you know, I think she's slowly starting to move on, which is something Andy asked Yolanda about as well, which we talked about this yesterday.
Yes, we did.
He straight up asked Yolanda if Bella and Drake are dating, especially because Drake threw Bella a 21st birthday party, as Heather talked about yesterday.
Yes, he did.
And it was hilarious because Yolanda, like, tries not to answer it, and she's
See?
like,
That's his thing.
That's his thing.
That's his thing.
And she's like, and he's like, what do you mean? You were at the party. You were there. And she's like, oh, was I? Like, did I? Like, la la. And finally she gives in and says this.
Are they together? Are they together?
I mean, they're friends.
They're friends.
Yes. I think they're friends. AKA, yes.
Oh my God.
I said the best relationships come from the best friendships. So maybe they're like in the pre-stages of dating.
That is so fine. And now I just want to know what Rihanna thinks about this. Oh, I want to know
but
what the Weeknd
is Drake serious boyfriend material like The Weeknd?
Yes. Did you not see him profess his love to 20 million people to Rihanna?
I know, but since then
he bought a billboard.
But since then he has been a little bit of a player.
Just because he dated J-Lo? Did you not see the gifts that he showered J-Lo with? We're talking diamonds, dressing rooms full of flowers. Yes, he is dateable material.
So do you think him and Bella are going to go there?
No. I think Bella's too young and too flighty, and she's,
that's true.
You know,
she's having fun.
To me, Drake is ready for like a serious relationship. He's a lot older than Bella is. Bella just turned 21 yesterday, and she's
in her prime, girl. Live it up. I wish I could turn 21 again.
He's ready to like be with someone, and he wanted to be with Rihanna. Bella is like young and hot and fine and just on this dating spree, and more power to her.
They're just living
I love
life.
that they're having fun though. I just hope it doesn't take it too seriously.
I agree, and I love that Yolanda kind of gave us some details. But tell us what you guys are thinking. Share some love to the people suffering from the fires in Northern California, and talk about what you think 13 reasons why this will affect it coming back on time, and talk about Jake Paul being sued. Does he have any limits? Just what do you think about that? And tell me what you think about Yolanda Hadid just giving away all the details of Bella's love life. Talk about all those things down there in the comments. Make sure to subscribe. We'll see you here tomorrow on Hollyscoop Daily Rewind. Bye, guys.